2 months ago, maybe 1 month ago, my mom and my brother came to China for the first time. And you know, China is huge, and it's really hard in 2 weeks to give a real hint of what the whole country is. But what they brought home was people. The people they met in here, how they were treated in here, the food, the different experiences they had in different cities like Beijing and Shanghai. And I think that is the core of the whole country, right? Maybe you cannot get to know the whole country as it is, but if you get closer to the people, you will go back with a lot of good memories.
Chinese people are generally very hospitable, very friendly.
Yeah.
They're always waiting to help.
I have to name three. The local scenery is quite unique in many areas. Nature especially. I'm a nature lover, adventure lover, and China has a few that are one of this kind. I mentioned Trangye, but I can go on. I remember, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but Yuanyang in the south of Yunnan province, almost in the border. Those rice
Yuanyang.
that look
Okay.
like a mirror. And then I could go with the people, the diversity, because some misconception was like, oh, China looks all the same in terms of people. How rich is China in terms of people? You go to Yunnan, in Guizhou, and just in the same. Once you get to know better the country, the culture, you cannot stop falling in love with this country. And my third one is, of course, the cuisine. 8 cuisines to explore, and you can go on and on and on, and it's finally getting international recognition. You go on a Sunday to Chinatown, Milan, at lunchtime, you have to queue up for 20-30 minutes to get a jumping in your hands.
煎饼, the
Jianbing.
pancake, Chinese pancake.
Yes. Or a
煎饼.
roll yeah. 20-30 minutes queue. All Italians waiting to put their hands in
Italy,
in Italy,
which is
Milan,
also
in
home
Milan.
to like
Yeah.
great cuisine.
There you go. That's why I wanted to make this comparison because, well, Italy has nothing to envy China also in their cuisine. Totally different one, but very rich.
Yeah, if you're a food lover, like China is really the paradise.
Absolutely.
Right, and
Yeah,
China
yeah.
has
Very
like 8 major
Eight
cuisines,
yes.
right, regional cuisines.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've worked as a travel editor for many, many years. I've traveled over 30 countries, over 100 international trips, and I've traveled through every province in China, most of them several times or many, many times. The thing that I think that China stands out among all the countries as a destination, there's a few. One is you have this unique intersection of diversity as well as one-of-a-kindness. And so, in the north, you have ice festivals. In the south, you got tropical island. And in between, you have mountains, deserts, plateaus, grasslands. Through the food, you can eat a different Chinese dish every day, every meal for the rest of your life. You'll never repeat, and you'll barely scratch the surface.